Welcome to Mérida, the sun-drenched capital of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, a city where colonial elegance meets Mayan roots and everyday life moves at a relaxed, friendly pace. Mérida sits inland, a short drive from the Gulf Coast, and is famous for its grand 19th-century mansions along Paseo de Montillo, its lively markets, and a cultural mix that blends Spanish, Creole, and Maya traditions. If you picture shaded plazas, pastel buildings, the scent of slow-cooked pork called cochinita pibil, and the distant sound of a jarana guitar, you were already imagining Mérida. The city's story begins before the Spanish arrived. Built on the ruins of the great Mayan city Tahoe, Mérida was officially founded by the Spanish in 1542. You can still feel that layered history in the stones of the cathedral and the layout of the old center. In the 19th century, the Henequin boom brought wealth and turned Paseo de Montillo into an avenue of palaces, and more recently Mérida has reinvented itself as a hub for arts, craft, revival, and cultural festivals that celebrate local traditions. Walk through the historic center and you will notice a calm elegance. Wide plazas like the Plaza Grande open to cathedrals and government buildings, while narrow side streets lead to quiet courtyards and tiny shops. The city's palette is soft ochres, mint greens, and faded pinks on colonial facades, shaded by leafy trees that offer relief from the heat. Bikes clink along bike lanes, vendors sell cold agua de chaya, or coconut water, and in the evenings families gather to stroll, chat, and watch musicians perform. Mérida's climate is tropical and warm most of the year. The dry season from November to April is the most pleasant time to visit, with lower humidity and cooler nights that make wandering outdoors comfortable. The rainy season runs roughly May to October and brings heavy but often short-lived downpours, which green the surrounding countryside and fill nearby cenotes. If you want to avoid the heat and the rains, aim for late fall through early spring, when festival season and comfortable weather coincide. Everyday life in Mérida blends routine with celebration. Markets like Lucas de Giles are lively in the mornings, full of fresh produce, spices, homemade salsas, and a chorus of vendors. Many people pace their days around the siesta, escaping the afternoon sun and returning to the streets for long, social evenings. Yucatecan culture is tactile and proud. Traditional dishes such as panuchos, salbutes, and the sweet fried snack marquesita are everywhere to try, and Maya words and customs still color daily conversation. You will also notice a strong sense of community in neighborhoods where neighbors meet on benches and local festivals fill the calendar. For first-time visitors, there are a handful of must-see spots. Start at the Plaza Grande, where Mérida Cathedral, one of the oldest in the Americas, faces the governor's palace with its colorful murals. Stroll down Paseo de Montillo to admire French-inspired mansions and stop in a cafe. Spend time at the Gran Museo del Mundo Maya to connect with the region's ancient past, then dive into the sensory overload of Mercado Lucas de Giles for food and crafts. Don't miss day trips. The impressive ruins at Uxmal and the world-famous Chichen Itza are within reach. Izamal's yellow-washed streets are charming, and the coastal reserve of Celestin offers flamingo watching and quiet beaches. Nearby cenotes' natural sinkholes offer refreshing swims in clear water and are perfect for a hot afternoon. Practical tips will make your visit smoother. Fly into Mérida's Manuel Crescencio Rey International Airport, or take comfortable long-distance buses from other Mexican cities. Walking is the best way to explore the historic center, but consider renting a car if you plan trips to ruins and coastal spots. Bring sunscreen, a hat, refillable water bottle, and light clothing for the heat, and mosquito repellent for evenings or the rainy season. Have some pesos on hand. Many smaller vendors and markets prefer cash. Spanish is the main language, but a few locals speak or understand basic English, and you will hear Maya spoken in some communities. Try local food from respected stalls, ask for recommendations, and be open to bargaining a little in markets. Mérida is safe by Mexican standards, but use normal travel caution, keep valuables discreet, and check opening hours, as some shops close midday. As your time in Mérida winds down, you will likely feel restored by its slower rhythm, charmed by its layered history, and tempted to come back for more discoveries. Whether you are here for the architecture, the food, the Mayan heritage, or as a base to explore cenotes and ruins, Mérida greets you with warmth, music, and a very particular sense of place that stays with you long after you leave.